Hello, welcome to Doobies with Doug. Some people would say there's just no need for a joint this big. Those people can fuck off. I don't need their negativity in my life. So 4th of July's over. I went down on the beach and got fireworks for free just by sitting on the beach and looking up and down the beach. People were shooting them off everywhere. Didn't have to go nowhere. Scored me about, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's all singles, so it's going to be pretty good numbers, but probably about $40 worth of bottles and cans from all the tourists. And I picked up a house sitting gig in August at a beach house north of here. Um, it's a nice house. I get to chill there for a couple of weeks, and I make $30 a day for doing it, just for chilling there. And I've got from now until August to set up some jobs up there, because I don't have to be at the house. I just have to be there to take care of the animals and keep an eye on the place, so I can go work while I'm up there. So that's good news. That gives me this whole month to finish up my painting jobs, which the biggest one I haven't even got started on yet. But the initial information that I got was different than what actually is. And for once in my lifetime, it's in the other direction. The information that was given to me was that it was going to be really hard to clean it up to get it ready. And when I went over there and looked at it, it's a pressure wash and about 2 hours worth of wire brush away from ready. It's nowhere near as bad as the guy thought it was. Nowhere near as bad as it looked from the street. There's really only one spot where it's really bad, and it's a short take. So, no biggie. Easy money. A couple grand in the pocket for slinging paint's always a good deal. For you youngins that don't know, learning to use a fucking paint rig, spraying, painting, rolling, all of it, learn it. It's fucking quick, easy money. It's not that hard to do. It's still pretty fucking nice out. We had some rain last night, which is always good. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's Shirley the squirrel telling me she's out of sunflower seeds. She's out here on the tree giving me the stink eye. She gets mad because she has to go down on the ground to eat them. But she grabs a little container I put them in and shakes them all out. So it's her fault. I posted a video yesterday. I'm literally touching her face with the phone and she doesn't give a fuck. She just hangs out. Fucking cat scared her the other day. She jumped off the tree, ran across my back, and jumped on another tree. It's like, she's perfectly okay with me. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one. Somebody else in the mood to do exactly fucking nothing today. Perfect. I was supposed to help him do some stuff, and I'm like, you really want to do that today? And he just texted me back and said, nah. It's been crazy around here for days because of the 4th. Twice now people have came over and knocked on the front of the camper just to see if I'm home. When I open the door, they look surprised. They think it's on fire. Twice now people thought my camper was on fire. I wonder why. So yeah, currently right now I'm doing about 5 of these a day. I don't know how well you. I mean, it's even by my standards, they're big ass fucking joints. Hog legs, 4 or 5 grams a piece. What would have been 35, $40 worth of weed back in it not too long ago would be if I was buying it from the dispensary. It'd be a $50 joint. Luckily, I'm not. Oh, hey, hang on just a second. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. I had to go jaw jack with the neighbor a little minute. He's had some shit stolen off his porch. Everybody in the neighborhood knows I don't sleep and that I'm hyper observant of shit. So whenever something comes up missing, they always save me a little disc or something for me to look at off their security cameras. And in this case, he gave me a thumb drive a couple days ago, and I just saw him walking up the road as I was sitting here talking to myself on the YouTube, and went and handed him a thumb drive back with everybody's name and address on it. You're getting brave, Shirley. Yeah, go check out the Shirley the Squirrel video. She's pretty cool. The red squirrel that has babies up in the tree over my house. We have this massive 80-foot tall spruce tree out here. Does not make for quiet mornings because both the squirrel lives in it and apparently about 350,000 fucking mourning doves live in it every night. So if you're easily woken by animal sounds, you're not getting any fucking late sleep around here because they start at about 7. I don't mind them. They don't bother me at all. I wake up early no matter what. The squirrel gets a little annoying because she knows where I'm at and she knows what she wants. And she knows she ain't going to get it until I wake up. So she'll hang on the tree literally that far from the window where I sleep. And make all kinds of red squirrel noises. She's out there peacefully eating on the ground right now. Nice doobie. Fairly fresh. Only been off the plant about 3 weeks, if that. Well, technically it's only been off the plant about an hour, but the plant was separated from the rest of the plant. It just finished drying and curing, in other words. Nice, rich, oily smoke. Got that, I can never remember how to say it, pinene, whatever, that skunky green terpene. Hits the head immediately from the first toke. You just keep getting more and more stone. Someone asked me the other day why I take those puffs like that where I blow part of the smoke out. And I can't really explain why. Other than most of the really hardcore smokers that I know, that's how they do it. Beginner smokers tend to go until they cough. Right? Like that. After a while, I started smoking more like I take about half of each puff. Like, lets the smoke cool down a little bit. Still cough. Still get off. It's just not painful. When I take the ripper hits, it just hurts. But to each their own. Do what works for you as long as you don't run the joint. I had a roommate that would run the joint every time you handed it to him. And after about a week, every time he'd do it, I'd get up and leave the room and just go roll a joint and smoke it by myself. It would piss me off so bad because I mentioned it to him nicely and politely. He just ignores it. And I mean big old canoes down the hole. He'll ruin a joint, not paying attention to what he's doing. I still won't get high with the guy. He pissed me off so bad. Another guy I used to know would point the joint at you, and if you weren't paying attention, he'd throw it at you. He did that to me about 5 or 6 times. So I did it to him with a bowl of cereal. I was getting a bowl of cereal. He says, "Will you get me one?" I walked in the room and pointed it at him. He didn't grab it, so I threw it at him. And as he stood there with Cheerios and milk running all down his fucking head, he looked at me and said, "What the fuck did you do that for?" So why the fuck do you throw the joint at me? Asshole. Don't look at me all Cheerio-y and milky and fucking complain about the rules. You're the ones making them up. If them's the rules, them's the rules. You just better be glad it wasn't fucking razor blades. Or a hatchet. Or a sledgehammer. Or any one of the other things you could have asked to hand me. God damn it. Why do people gotta act ignorant like that? Like Kyle from the farm. When I saw him and his buddies throwing shit at each other, I said, "Don't play that shit with me. Unless you know the meaning of the word escalate. And he didn't apparently know the meaning of the word escalate because he fucking whipped a tomato at me. And I waited, and I waited, and I waited. And the minute he wasn't fucking looking, he got a rotten watermelon to the back of the head. Now, I don't know if you've ever smelled a rotten watermelon, but if you have, you're calling me names right now. Like, what kind of evil motherfucker hits somebody with a rotten watermelon? That is wrong. Because it's about 8 pounds of some of the nastiest smelling shit you're ever going to experience in your life. Makes a rotten tomato smell tasty. Guaranteed. Squirrely, you are way too relaxed. I put on Red Squirrel sounds on the YouTube one day. She jumped right up here in my fucking window and just started bitching me out, so I didn't do that again. She was fucking bitching for hours because I did that. Just cranked up my stereo and put on Red Squirrel sounds. Apparently I was calling her names or something. Who knows? Nice joint. All the way through. I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, or if I'm the only one paying this much attention, but 7 years ago, you look at my pictures, my hair was gray. And it may be hard to tell in this light, but my hair is no longer gray. It is blonde again. And I look at it really close. There's some gray in it, here and there, but it, for the most part, is blonde again. Yeah. My hair fucking turned gray, and my beard turned gray in a matter of like 3 weeks. It went from blonde to gray. And my beard was white, and it's getting more and more blonde all the time. I'm actually losing gray, especially in my hair. Go weed. I cut sodas out. Um, I'm still drinking Gatorade, probably 4 or 5 a day, which isn't awesome, but it's better than soda. And I drink coffee and some cappuccino mix, which is what I'm drinking right now. Just like a double mocha powdered mix. And I drink juice. I usually have a jug right there of juice. Uh, I can afford juice right now, so that's what I'm drinking, Gatorade and juice. It feels good. My gut feels better, for sure. I'm digesting my food better. That squirrel's something else. So I got in this discussion with the guy whose mom I used to rent a little space from when I first moved here about how much I smoke. Because he would be on the floor by now. He likes to smoke, but he'll smoke like a half-gram joint every 4 or 5 hours. And that's party time smoking to him. He's usually just a bowl ripper here and there. Usually he'll just rip a bowl, rip a bowl, rip a bowl throughout the day, you know. So smoking a half-gram big fat joint's a big deal to him. That's party time smoking. And he's like, man, you smoke more pot in a joint than I smoke in a day. Yeah. He says, don't you think that's a waste? Dude, look at where I was when I got here. Look at where I am now. Do I seem like I'm fucking wasting anything? It seems to be fucking working, numbnuts. What's your problem? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If I need to smoke fucking 25, 30 grams of weed a day to be normal and function and fucking get shit done and enjoy my life, then so be it. I'm not wasting any fucking thing. I mean, for real, bro. You're the one 80 pounds overweight and eating 4 square meals a day to sit and watch YouTube. Speaking of wasteful. I mean, I know from experience when I'm sedentary, I hardly need to eat anything. If I'm just sitting, like when I was locked up, it's bare minimum. I have to eat almost fucking constantly because I'm working. I do shit. I hear you, Squirrely, but you're not getting any more nuts today. I don't know if you can hear her bitching at me or not. Right when I said that, she went off. She mad. You mad, Squirrely? She'll get right down this far from my face, closer than I am to the screen, like the length of these things away, and just make all this noise, jump at me, trying to flex like she's a little gangster. It's hilarious. She's doing it right now, challenging me to come outside. You eyeballing me, Squirrely? She's sitting on a branch right there looking in the window at me. Be careful. Don't go around befriending too many rodents. This guy still got something to go. I'm running out of shit to talk about. Playing guitar a lot. I got 2 guitars here, a classical and just a regular acoustic piece of shit Fender. And playing my flute a lot. Not a whole lot. I was playing quite a bit, and then I got the COVID, and I kind of took a couple months off from it because I couldn't breathe. So now I'm like starting all over. Oh, it needs a cleaning bad. I'm starting all over, getting my amateur again. It's coming back slowly. I love playing it. I don't care if anybody else does or not. It's fucking fun. Anybody that's ever played guitar and wanted to go and they can't, try the flute because you can go all you fucking want. There's nothing stopping you. Yeah, wind instruments are cool. I just don't have the lungs or the face for them, but I dig it. I love playing with it. I'd like to have a fucking trombone to play with. That looks fun as hell, and a tuba. It's because I don't think it's possible to be in a bad mood and play a tuba at the same time. I can be mad as fuck playing guitar, mad as fuck playing anything that I've ever picked up. I'd probably be mad as fuck playing the accordion if I had to. In fact, I think playing the accordion would probably make me mad as fuck. Maybe, I don't know. It looks kind of fun, to tell you the truth. And I've played with one of those fucking pedal bellows organs. You have to pump the air organs. I don't know if anybody's seen one of those. It's like a regular organ. Well, there's these two big pedals with fucking leather bags on them, and you have to, with your feet, press these pedals down and pump air through the organ. And the harder you push them, the louder it gets, so on and so forth. It's really cool. It's fun to play with. So I enjoyed that. I'd probably enjoy the accordion if I ever played with one. But I haven't so far. But I'm pretty sure it's fucking. You can't play the tuba in a bad mood. Not for long. Why nobody's ever used a tuba in heavy metal is fucking beyond me, dude. In fact, I might do that with a synth. Just put together a heavy metal band with all instruments that don't belong there, tubas and French horns and piccolos and violins and shit. Use all timpani and koto drums for, yeah, totally. Find a basso profundo singer, or just talk some shit and turn it into singing using software. Yep, that's kind of shit that comes to my mind when I'm officially fucking stoned. What happens if you combine opera and metal? Because I don't think that's been done. Metal opera. Oh, boy, that's good. Just imagine the guy from the J.G. Wentworth commercial singing Respect by Pantera or any one of your favorite metal tunes. Aerials, 46 and 2, sober. Ooh, sober. I'm just a worthless liar. Only basso profundo. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Hey, I hear bottles. Cha-ching. Thing is, at this bottle drop, you can sign up for a program where it goes on a card, it goes on your card, and you just drop them off in this bin. I like it. There's a limit on how many a day you can drop off. But it's much higher than I'm going to touch. And they don't really enforce it anyway. And I can drop off 3 or 4 big bags in the bin for them to put straight on my card, which it takes a couple days. And usually I'll take 2 or 3 bags in to get shoelaces or whatever the fuck I need. Damn fine joint. But anyway, I'm gonna find some shit to do. You all have fun now, you hear?